Last year, I had my dog analogies. If each team was a dog, what type of dog would it be? Well, I brought another love of mine into the show this year, and that's fishing. So if each team was a fish, what type of fish would it be? All right, this first fish is going to start out not just because it talks a lot of trash, although this team does talk a lot of trash, but they back it up. As I mentioned, one of the top lines in the league was Zielinski, Rose, and Tucker. Plus, they're mixing in a lot of great young talent this year. Stingy defense, Kilburn in goal. My 4.5-pound beautiful trophy fish, the largemouth bass, St. Francis, right there. Now, this next fish, from Lake Erie to Chapleau, Ontario, to right across the street here at Olander Park. I've caught hundreds of these fish in my life, but I will say one thing. It's been kind of quiet out here in Sylvania this year. So although it's going to be a fun ride, it's going to be like catching one in a kayak, you know, pull you around a little bit. But my 2.5-pound smallmouth bass is the Sylvania Northview Wildcats. All right, that's enough for the Midwest fish. Let's get down to Florida. This next team has had a tough start, but I think new coach Matt Butler and old defensive coordinator Jason Sinkowski can turn things around. The fish has a lot of fight in it, and it just might bite someone bad by the end of the year. It's a medium-sized barracuda, the St. John's Jesuit. Now, this next big, smart, majestic fish is a great fighter. And guess what, guys? It's been getting fat in the red division the last few years. A lot of success. They've beaten everybody. Perrysburg has come in with great acclaim. So this big 32-pound king salmon goes to the Perrysburg Yellow Jackets. They could really make some noise. Now, a famous Lake Erie sporting fish people not only love to catch, but they love to eat, is this next one. But sometimes you go out and you get skunked. You catch none. And you got 3 guys in the boat with you and they catch none. That's what BG had a couple of years ago. No program. But they've come back strong. So this good-looking walleye right here, I'm going to call it one of those days when you catch your limit, guys. A 5 to 8-pound walleye. Great fish right there. A Lake Erie classic. All right, I talked about Perrysburg getting fat in the red. Well, this team hasn't gotten fat in the red at all. Anthony Wayne. They have had tremendous success in the white division, but they haven't carried it over to the red. So are they a big, fat, mommy, mudder catfish? Nope. They're this skinny little saltwater catfish that I caught in the Intercoastal in Jupiter, Florida last year. So the catfish, the Anthony Wayne Generals, still a good, clean eater right there. And now, one team left. Talk about big. Their 2 best forwards are 6'2". Their starting D are all 6 foot or more. Their goalie's 6'6". This big blue whale is Finley. No, I haven't caught one. Actually, I did catch one, guys. One time the captain said we couldn't bring it in the boat. We had to cut the line. So, this defensive-minded big blue whale, the mama with the cub, can really make some noise if that whale watching boat gets too close, Joel. I've been whale watching off Cape Cod. I know you're from the Northeast. You've probably done it too. Do not upset the big blue mama whale.
He's been looking for an excuse to bring his fishing escapades onto the show for a while now. Finally, a good reason to do it.
I like to fish.
We learn more and more about Matt Crandall every year this show goes.
And he likes to be warm. I've been trying to convince our higher-ups we got to do a show out in Florida with him.
My buddy told me 2 weeks ago he's killing it out in Lake Erie, okay? Right off Luna Pier. I go out with him 2 hours, skunked. I say, come on. We had to float back in another hour, 3 hours there, nothing. I was cold. We got nothing. No good.
Ice check, live from Fort Myers. Who says no?
Hey.
No one.
I'll be checking out throughout sometime during the season. I'll be checking in from Florida.